Welcome back to the Super Sunday Challenge. Last week, yes, we did get the Word 500 solve. We got a very satisfying Squardle solve. However, unfortunately, we had a number of game failures, including a rare failure for Betweenle with the challenging word of Codex. Well, I'm going to do like I do every time I fail. I dust myself off and try again. Beautiful weekend here in Brighton. I managed to soak up as much sun as I can. Will that be enough to take me through to another victory on the Super Sunday Challenge? We will find out in 45 minutes' time. As always, Spotle is our first game. Let's start in 3, 2, 1. Now, I think, let's go something like stale. I think L is such a common one. We want E at the end. We want S at the beginning. Yeah. Don't regret it. Now, C is statistically one of the most common starting letters. So let's have a little look at that. And let's test the L in second, which is also a very common second letter. Excellent. So we've got bleep, or we've got, well, potentially quite a lot of things. I think we want a lot of consonants now, potentially. Or we could try and test how many E's there are. All right, let's go with speed. 1 E, and we know where it is. I think I want maybe IR at this point. Yeah, maybe we go tap here. I have a feeling I and R might. Well, no, neither. I don't have a good sense of what this word could be. Oh, wow, 2 greens, but not much else. Yeah, it's not going to be AE, is it? Could be UE. It's going to be a consonant, isn't it? Or it could be a like double L, which would suck. I think we definitely want Y at the end. Maybe like an AN. Maybe let's go like angry. Wow, no Y. Whoa, what on earth is this word? There is an N. You gotta think it's probably gonna be EN, but I have no clue what this word is. But I mean, N is either gonna be third or it's gonna be last. I mean, it's like Eldon, isn't there? I just don't think it will be. Elven. Elden is like the only word I've kind of thought that kind of makes sense. I don't think it's gonna be. I just have that instinct it's not going to be that word. I feel nervous because I've not tested U or O. I'm reasonably confident, unless it's like, oh, it could be Olden. Oh, it could be Olden, couldn't it? I'll go Olden over Elden, I'll be honest. Olden. All right, I don't have any clues at this point. I've got no more guesses. Olden, hope for the best. Yes! Yes! Oh, that is fantastic. I'm very happy with that. That could have been an absolute disaster. Right, let's have a look at compare answers with Spottlebot. Tell you what, absolutely hated my second guess, but I recovered. It really loved Tapir. Speed, I think, ended up being pretty good. And yeah, it didn't have Elden as a word. Olden was the only one it had. So yeah, not bad at all. I think it's just I had Elden Ring in my head. But no, it's Olden Ring. Myrtle. Wordle meets Hangman. Olden's a not bad word to have. Although, yeah, lost 4 lives. Not great. Let's go like dolls. Right, we lost another life. I think let's go druid. Bit risky. Right. Let's go like Dully. No. Oh, man. Okay, there's no U there. In which case, it's got to be an A, right? So let's go Daddy. There is an A. Dawdy. Oh, no, there's no U there, is there? So let's have a look where the U could be. So is that something that maybe it could be like datum, couldn't it? I was thinking about the word datum, which is singular for data, but kind of don't want to run it. Let's go ratty. Yes. Oh, it really could be. It's DATU. Datum? Yes. That's a pretty good solve. We had 2 lives left. You might think, why was I running these odd guesses? Remember the strategy. Once you've burnt a letter and know that that letter is not in there, you don't get further penalties for running it again. So I ran Druid, found out there was no R. So running Ratty, I wasn't going to get another penalty for the Y or the R. I've already lost a life for that. And that got me an idea whether there was only a T in there or not. So I'm gambling 1 life maximum. So I know there's an A. I know there's no R or Y and won't get additional penalty. The only additional penalty I'm looking at is a T. I really suspect it was datum. So it was a kind of a low-risk way. If I just ran datum and it wasn't, I would have lost potentially both lives and game would be over. Word peaks. Each letter evaluates whether it's higher or lower than the letter in the secret word we're trying to solve. Olden got 1 letter. Fantastic. Datum. Oh, I'm doing word peaks instead of Warmal. Whoops. In which case, we're going to switch back to Warmle. It's a similar game in the sense of yellows mean within 3 letters of the alphabet. So yeah, let's do Warmle first. Woo! That would have been a disaster. Let's go Olden. Datum. Right. Probably an O. I'm gonna go Mocha. I think it could be Mocha. No, it isn't, but we have got an O, which is very, very useful. And oh wow, okay. Wow, that really is interesting. Oh, it could be like lobby, couldn't it? Yeah. All right, that was nice. I was just thinking that B in 3rd position wasn't going to match with 4th unless, of course, it's double B. All right, that was lobby. Now we're on to word peaks, and we've already run Olden and Datum, and thankfully we hadn't run another one, so let's just run lobby. There we go. And see where we go, and we start the clock again. Right, so we actually know it's an A there, which is hugely useful. Yeah, so it's A-N. I reckon the word is human. It isn't, but that's still giving us good clues, let's say. So that could be R. Oh, it could be like grown, couldn't it? Grown? Yeah, there we are. We're making good progress. The rule of thumb is we want to have completed Betweenle around the 30-minute mark. We've got 3 minutes left on the clock. Polygonal Mini, whoa, we got a triple. Polygonal Mini has the same rules as Wordle, except it's got little shapes at the top, and they give you clues to the repeating patterns of them. So 2, 3, and 5, same letter. These are polarizing because unless you actually get any letters at all, it could be quite challenging. Yeah, you get that situation. All right, best of luck. You've got to think that E is the one there, right? That's just so much, likely. Can't be geese. Maybe like wheeze. I'm actually going to run a filler. So run whisk. Well, that's a problem. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. I mean, it could be peeve. That's the only word I can think of. I think let's just go with peeve. Oh, wow. Okay. You won't see games like that in Polygonal Mini that often. Peeve is the word. Dirty triple. Does make it challenging if you don't get the right letters. Exordle, 2 Wordles in 1. Olden, Datum, Lobby, Groan. Oh, okay, well. And then peeve gets us a placement of the E's. Ugh, this is not good. So exile is a word, and it's going to be related to the 2 words we need to find. We've got 6 letters in total. We haven't got many greens, which is not good at all. So I do think we just need to run a filler. Shack. There we go. Gets us 2 extra letters. We may only be 1 shy at this point, and we have an A. I kind of want to test, I don't know if this is a word that would be related. I just feel this will be great. Oh, wow, we got it. That was just a bit of a bolt from the dark because it kind of matched, which is excellent. In which case, we have the other letters. There's 2 E's. We just don't have the starter. Oh, no, it's got to be. It's got to be cease, isn't it? Sorry, yeah, it has to be because we've got S and C. We know they're not. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. All right, that's great. Exile is rumor and cease. They're fantastic. We are a little bit low on time, unfortunately. And that didn't prove very good for us on Betweenle last week. We got a rare loss. I think we're going to go cease Betweenle this week. I'm really hoping for a better word, to be honest. Oh, it's okay. In that stratum of the alphabet. Oh, wow. Now, I don't think the rest will work because that's out of bounds, but that's fine. All right, there we go. It is towards the G end of things, but maybe we want to go with Freed. Oh, okay. Favor. Definitely F, Billy. It's kind of still... Let's go Frail. All right. It's not FR. Flail. Oh, we're running out of guesses again. And I still haven't got the second letter. Oh, my God. This was horrible. Let's go Folly. Really close to Folly. Folic. All right, it's really close to that. Foamy. Really close to foamy. Like the next letter up. No, it's not that. I think it's going to have to be this. It's not going to be that. So I think it's just going to be an increase there. Just can't think of a word. Not N. No, can't think of that. I just can't think of a word, which is really annoying. Vocal? Vocal! Oh my God, it is. It's vocal. Okay, we managed to get it. At least we're on for a victory, but we are going to have to up the speed significantly. Oh, that's horrible. All right, we are about 3 minutes shy, so we gotta have a really good back section of this. We're going to run a word that is backwards, which is interesting. So let's just run focal backwards. Lakoff. Oh, that's great news. I think CLA clasp will be a good one. Right, in which case, yeah, it doesn't actually tell us anything. Into clave? All right, okay. Doesn't really necessarily help us. Incognito. Let's assume it's still CLA. Like clack? No. There's C there. I'm running out of words. Oh, claim. Claim is a word. Oh, it's not L in second. Well, that's a problem. What on earth? So it is C. Oh, we can't use C. X something A, and it's C something A L. We know it's not O. Not going to be I. CH is so common. There's no E either. What is this word? I genuinely don't know. L is there. Not you. Oh, chalk. Yeah, it's chalk. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, which is unfortunate because I need to not be an idiot this time. Chalk is the word. I want to pick letters. It's actually not a bad word to start with. And then we want to go straight into fees. Good coverage. Okay. Not bad. That could be an M. It could be an E. That could be like an E. Then that is going to be what? Not an E. It's going to be, could be an R. Yeah, that's not going to be metro at the end, is it? What's the end? What's the N word letter? It could be a P. It could be an R. Oh, it's going to be weird, isn't it? Yeah. It just suddenly jumped at me while I was playing with the letters. I mean, you know, not wanting to make the obvious pun there, but the structures of the letters were indeed weird. It's like, what? So, not a bad solve. And we want to go chalk, hope for the best. Ooh, not great. And then weird, which also isn't great. Oh, dear. I think we just go straight with, like, say, bumpy and go for just complete a new word. Ugh. And then snoop. Oh, we keep... Yeah, not great. We keep getting annoying one letters. Let's just go spear and see where we go with. Okay, so we know at least two are in. Let's go sperm. Right, so what has changed? E's and R's have changed. So that's good because then now we've got confirmation that everything outside of E's and R's are correct. We know there's an S. We know there's a P. Oh, so actually, so that's the lie, which is super useful. We know the lie there. There is a lie somewhere here in bumpy. We don't know what that is. Now, that, okay, so that in weird, it says there's no E, there is an R. And then in this one, it says there is an E and an R. So there's two changes again. These both can't be true. If it's not an R, it will be an E. That's absolutely certain. So again, all of that is true outside of that. So what does that tell us? That tells us, I think we've got to start thinking about, it could be P and R. P and R, it can't be E and R. Don't know about an A. Actually, we know that E, that has to be the lie there. Which is useful because we're going to know all about this and that. Can't have E there. Just thinking, is it this? What would be the ending? Not going to be S. Could be A. Oh, not going to be pairs. Reaped. I just don't think it's just going to do plurals. That's the trouble. I just don't think it will. Oh, I just can't see it today. All right. What if there's no R or E? What if it's not? What if it's just not? Just not in there? Because I can't think of a word, you know. So, what does that leave us? It leaves us with A is gonna have to be in there, right? Doesn't leave us with a lot of letters left. I think it's got to be an E. There's an E. It's be an R. R could be in kind of second place, in fourth place. I just can't think of this word. I just can't. This is just a disaster. I mean, I just ran a random praise. I've never heard of that word. Problem is, both R and E are in. We know S and P are both in. But now, oh, hold on. No. We know there is no A. Oh, okay. So we know there's no A. That was a mistake. So that is definitely out. So I've made a mistake, but it might help us a little bit because there can only be one lie. E at the end just seems right. Purse? It was purse. Oh, I didn't look at bumpy. That's what the mistake I made. I mean, that's just on me. I completely overlooked the U. Yeah, that's just that just comes down to time pressure, not working on my logic very well. Not good. Purse. I'm normally so much better at Fibble than that. I just had a complete brain freeze. It just happens. Never mind. Well, kind of just for fun now at this point. Chalk, weird, and purse. And we've immediately got where. Amazing. And probably skill at the top. Wow. And like, oh, at the top is ideal. We got some amazing words for Squardle. So it could be like no, it can't be regal. It can't be EL, but it could be not fetal, but there's an H. Wait a sec. Oh, rehab. Surely rehab. Yeah. There we go. Good. Well, it's interesting which one to choose. I think rehab has some good letters in it. None of them got like O's or U's. None of them are kind of helpful in some ways. I'm actually kind of thinking ideal would be good. Kind of gives us extra kind of stuff. On to Wordle, chalk, weird, purse, and ideal. Kind of thinking freed versus breed at this point. Let's go breed. Oh no, there's greed as well. Oh, why have I done that? Why didn't I run a filler? Oh, I'm just going to go greed because I just got greedy. There we go. Oh, I do not want to lose a Wordle. Absolutely not. No, sir. Oh, well, we didn't lose. That's fine. Unbelievable. This has been a very challenging solve. Let's go chalk, and we get nothing. Not a good sign. Weird. We get one. Yep, which is an E. Purse. We get one, which we know has to be the E. Ideal. Wow. One, which we know has to be the E. And then greed. Two, which we know isn't the D. We know isn't the R. So it's G versus a second E, not G. So it's either two E's in the word, or basically it's an E that's green. I'm kind of thinking it's going to be E that's green. Like, what are we gonna do? Like, it's gonna have to have O in it. Let's think about that. Something E, maybe EN. I thought of a word of often. It'd be quite amazing if we can kind of get it from this position. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we kind of locked ourselves into this situation. Now, do I do the final 3 games on a live later on today? I think I'm going to. I don't think there's much chance I'm going to be able to solve Hardle, Squardle, and Word500 in 5 minutes. But I have been enjoying doing the live streams. That has been pretty good fun. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. The final 3 games, Hardle, Squardle, Word500, just for pride. Can I do those 3 games live on the Super Sunday Challenge? That'll be tonight around 7:30. Hope to see you then.